Hi everyone, my name is Alex. Today I'm going to be trying the Naturium Phyto Glow Lip Balm SPF 45. This product retails for $12.50. I am so excited for this formula because Naturium lip balms are one of my favorite lip balms on the market. For a more thick yet affordable lip balm with amazing ingredients in it, to see they have a lip balm SPF is super exciting, but also makes me a little bit nervous because lip SPFs I'm very picky about. This is an SPF 45, so you're getting a great level of protection against the sun. You're also able to get clear and tinted options with this. I don't see a lot of clear lip SPFs on the market. That's already something that makes me like it. I'm a clear lip SPF user. I don't really like tints because the more you layer them on, the thicker they can look and the thicker they can feel. They appear a lot on the lips when it is tinted, and so I would prefer to have a clear option. So glad that they have that. This product is vegan, cruelty-free, alcohol-free, and comes in recyclable packaging. They do use fragrance and some vanilla flavoring in this. Just be mindful if you are sensitive to fragrance. This is an American chemical-based sunscreen utilizing Avobenzone, Homosalate, and Octisalate. Check out the full ingredients, including the concentration of the SPFs. You can click the link in the description, go to their website, and also I've left the full ingredients in the description as well. Big things I'm going to be looking for include, how does it feel on the lips? Does it taste bitter? Those are kind of some of the things I've not liked about other lip SPFs. I'm also going to be doing a comparison to some of my favorite ones. This is the most affordable that I can at least think of, so that makes me excited. I also want to see what finish this product leaves and how it performs as a lip balm overall. Sometimes lip SPFs can be drying. I want to see if this is the multi-use product. The prequel is my favorite lip SPF, and so I will be doing a general comparison to that as well. As for anything else, I'll be continuing to do check-ins, so I will see you all in the next check-in. I'm here to give you all a quick check-in and also my first impression with this lip sunscreen. Personally very excited for this because it is an SPF 45. Naturium's lip balms were always really hydrating. They're kind of an underrated option, but they are a little bit more thick. I'm excited to see how this compares to some of their other lip balms. It definitely is pretty thick with how it came out. Ooh, it's nice and minty. That feels pretty lightweight for a lip balm. A little bit sticky, a little bit tacky, but it has a nice kind of minty flavor to it. So I'm hoping that will kind of counteract some of the SPF taste. Naturium has a lot of luxurious sunscreen formulas, and that's why I did have high hopes going into this review. Okay, feels really nice, feels really nourishing. I have to say, like, off of first impression, it feels like one of the most nourishing lip SPFs, which is impressive because sometimes sunscreens can be drying. I've tried some interesting lip sunscreens, but I think my biggest comparison is going to be to the prequel. This does come in a wider range of shades, and I did get the clear, making an effective and nice feeling and looking clear lip SPF is important to me and something I always look for. You are also getting a higher level of sun protection with this product. It's a really luxurious formula, and I'm not tasting anything bitter. I've been kind of trying to see if I will. Nothing so far. Really impressed, really good first impression. I'm gonna try reapplying with this, seeing if it feels thick, seeing if it feels any type of way. It does have a nice light mint flavor that I think kind of counteracts some of the lip SPF taste. Good first impression, gonna continue using it and I'll check in again. I'm back to give you all my final thoughts on this lip sunscreen. I have to say this is one of the most elegant lip sunscreen formulas that I have tried. First of all, for an amazing price point, and also the shade range is amazing in this for such a good lip sunscreen. But what I really love about it is they were able to accomplish a really great sun protection level with a clear sunscreen as well. I feel like clear lip sunscreens are the hardest to come by. The prequel was the only other one that I tried that I really enjoyed, and that is still a great formula. I still really love that product. A little bit more essency. This formula is is honestly less thick than their original sunscreen, but more nourishing and more thick than some other lip sunscreens that I've tried, delivering a beautiful hydration, which is a benefit. I feel like a lot of lip sunscreens have notoriously been drying to my lips. This product was not that whatsoever. It was extremely nourishing, left a long-lasting hydration that wasn't sticky or heavy, but just nourished the lips. Also provided a great sun protection and a lightweight glossy finish that I really enjoyed. Wasn't anything too terribly not natural, but it was definitely a little bit more on the glossy side, so just be mindful of that. It's honestly my current preferred lip sunscreen that I have currently tried, and I like the tints of this. I feel like it is the best value. It didn't have a bad taste. It has a slight minty flavor to it that kind of counteracts some of that SPF flavor that can come from some lip SPFs. That is a constant struggle. I love that this product exists because it is so budget friendly, comes in a wide range of tints, has a beautiful luxurious finish that I feel like would be a lip sunscreen that I find myself wanting to use and want to remain consistent with it because the reapplication was also really nice with this product. It checks off every single box that I look for when going for a lip sunscreen, and so I would 100% recommend trying it. I had a wonderful experience with it. Now, when it comes to picking between this one or the prequel, I would start with this one. If it doesn't work for you, move to the prequel. I like having both of these options because everyone's lip sunscreen preference is different. This personally was a little bit more thick than the prequel and was a little bit more nourishing. The prequel was just very lightweight, essency feel to a lip sunscreen. If you prefer that, I would go for the prequel, but ultimately this one is more budget friendly and you get a higher SPF concentration with it. I mean, still remain consistent, reapply with it, but this is my current go-to because it is a little bit more budget friendly and makes me want to reapply it more, but the prequel is still a good option. I would turn to either or, depending on if you've tried one and you didn't like it, maybe try another. I think it's great to have multiple options for a lip sunscreen because they have been so hard to come by. I have struggled to find a good lip sunscreen, and now that I have two that I really enjoy that are clear lip sunscreens, I really enjoy that because I don't want something too heavy tinted. I don't know how the tints perform with this product. I know sometimes with tinted sunscreens they become a little bit more heavy the more you reapply with them. I like that they do have this clear option if you just want to reapply with it. It's a wonderful, luxurious formula, and I would 100% recommend trying it. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more like this, make sure you subscribe because I post new videos every week, and I will see you all in the next review.